Guys, and welcome to a walk around of a lovely ground floor apartment here on La Torre Golf Resort. Now usually I'll start from the actual entrance, as you know, just outside the actual apartment entrance, but this is such a beautiful garden area out here that I had to start out here. So let's start with the view. The view is stunning. It's just straight on the golf course basically. So basically all around is all golf. Really beautiful. Orientation directly south. Okay, so as you can see, loads of sun here all day, and this is a little bit different, this one, than usual, because you've got kind of three outside areas. So let me show you basically what I mean. So this is the inside of the apartment here, okay, which we'll come to shortly. But if we're actually walking out of the apartment, we're now into what was the terrace area. As you can see, this has been completely enclosed properly with walls, okay. Then they've added these they're not glass curtains, okay? They've added these kind of patio doors, if you like, but they are not glass curtains. They are fully sealed, double glazed doors, okay? And they're exactly the same I've got on my house, so I know them very well. They're like bifolds, okay? But they're actually not connected. So they're just like individual panels that all seal up at the end and lock up. They're brilliant. It just means that you're not, with bifolds, you're kind of trying to drag the whole weight of kind of four doors over. With these ones, they're all separate, and they just basically all go along, but exactly the same as what you call glass curtains, but they're fully sealed, double glazed doors. So they are brilliant. More expensive than bifolds, but well worth it. So they've enclosed this area. You've got a nice little kind of a sofa there, which is a sofa bed. Okay, so it kind of gives you an extra area as well, considering this all seals up. This gives you an extra kind of a sleeping area, really, almost like an extra bedroom. And then you've got out here, which is this lovely south-facing terrace area. You can see it's all been retiled completely. This is nothing here is original. Now, after speaking to the owners, actually the garden used to finish here. Where it actually ends here, this is where it finished. Okay, so this was the end of the garden, and the hedges would have been across here, which is why I had that hedges. This is why the hedges are different lengths here, right? Because this used to be where the hedges were, but actually the guys on this part of the phase paid a little extra to get an extra garden added, simply because the ones next door were further out and these ones were further in. It was just design, but they actually got it all legally done. So you've actually had this nice extra kind of grass garden here as well. And like I say, that looks out onto these beautiful views. Really nice. So you've got a really, really nice big outside area here, guys. Really nice. I mean, if I'm walking back through again towards the apartment, this area here that's enclosed is almost, I'd say it's slightly smaller than the actual lounge. Then you've got this area here, then you've got that area there. So it's fantastic space, completely south facing, tons of sun all day long. Okay, let's start heading through the rest of the apartment into the lounge. So as you walk from this end, you've got this nice big chaise lounge here. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 seats there. Kind of wooden coffee table here. Nice little stools there. Wine fridge. Very nice and very important when you're over in Spain. And then swinging around, you've got the TV and the cabinet there. TV looks pretty good, it looks pretty new. Big cabinet over this area as well, nice mirror, and you've got the AC unit there, which is the original unit, okay? So that's AC only, not heating. Don't forget, as usual, La Torre Golf Resort is always gas central heating throughout, okay? So just, this is brilliant. I actually love this out here. I really do. And then this is a nice spacious living room as well, with lots of seating area. It's good. Now this down here is actually, it looks like a burner, it looks like a piped in burner, but it's not. It's actually Cala gas, but real flames inside. And they really bought that for out there, but they don't feel they've ever kind of needed it. So it is kind of sitting there still, but they kind of bought that for this area out here, but not really needed it so far. So not really been used. Again, if you go when it's south facing in winter especially, you're going to get sun all day long. So very rarely do you need anything out there. Right, going to the rest of the apartment. So you've got this long hallway here. So let's head up there first. First door that I hit is the kitchen, okay? And I say door, they've actually removed the door, and that you find a lot of people do with this style, because it just gets in the way. You've got to open it inwards and it just gets in the way, so better just to come off. And then you've got the fridge freezer there to the left. You've got all of the appliances like the oven, the hob, the hood, which are original. You've got the dishwasher down here, and you've got the washing machine over at the end. Plenty of cupboard space. Then they've added, just like these little shelves to the left here, just to give you some more space with pots and pans. And then over here, again, you've got more space for toasters and bread bins and slow cookers and whatever else there is here. Now, the boiler has also been upgraded. So if you look in here, it's not the original boiler. That's all been upgraded. Okay, so again, that's a pretty big cost. And then out of the kitchen, back to the hallway, almost directly opposite us is the bathroom. And this is one of the really big ones. Okay, bathrooms do come in all kind of sizes depending on the actual, you know, apartment layout. But this is particularly big. It just feels bigger than any others that I've really seen. You know, to the extent as when I was doing the 360 pictures, I was actually going to do 2 points because it's, you know, it is a big room. So I think quite easily, with a little bit of a playing about here, if you ever wanted to add, you know, 2 bathrooms, if you wanted to chop it, make 2 bathrooms, you might have to go a little bit that way or a little bit that way. But this is one of the ones you can. When a bathroom is this size, you can do it, and you might even be able to do it without moving anything else. I mean, this is a big old bathroom. It really is. New cabinet, of course, that's not the original. The bidet is still there, but like I say to people, I'd always kind of suggest removing them. You know, remove it, put a tile over it. That's a great space for like a nice big cabinet with towels and things like that. And you've had a fan added in there as well. These always come with just the vents, but they've actually added a fan as well. But yeah, all looks good. Very good so far. Out back into the hallway, 2 bedrooms to the back. So the one to my right we'll look at first. So this is set up, as you can see, as a twin. 2 single beds. I can see from here they're both storage beds. So that gives you a nice lot of storage underneath there. You've got a desk set up over here. I noticed the little padlocks in the storage bed. Look, that's just obviously because they've rented this property out. So you find that when you know owners are renting it out, they generally find a little spot that they can kind of lock up and put their own stuff in. Just saves you from going back and forward all the time. Inbuilt wardrobes as always. You've got a nice big fan light in here. Now that's the pre-installation for AC, so bear in mind the AC hasn't been put in the bedrooms. You know, a lot of people don't like it, including me, in the bedrooms. So some you find do have it and some don't. Gas central heating again as always. And a lovely bright room. So they've obviously set it up this way because they obviously wanted the desk there. Okay, so obviously usually you'd have the kind of, you know, the kind of little bedside cabinet in the middle of the 2, but this is a nice big room. The only reason it's done in this way is because there's a big desk there. So let's go into the second bedroom. So this bedroom is always that slightly bit bigger than the other. This is what regarded as the master bedroom, but what you're talking about is usually about like a tile wider, so there's not a huge amount in it, but it's slightly bigger. Inbuilt wardrobes to the left as you walk in again. This is a big old bed unit. Now I've had a look here. They're not storage, and this is actually 2 singles pushed together, which a lot of people do, especially if you go down the rental route, because obviously you get the mattress protectors that basically just join the 2 singles together, as in the 2 mattresses, so you know it doesn't move about. So that is 2 singles joined together. Yeah, again, everything looks good. You've got another TV up here in the corner. Obviously, your central heating down here. As I say, inbuilt, and you've got the AC pre-installation up here again. Okay, so if you wanted AC in the bedrooms, sorry, you would have to do that. But other than that, it's pretty much all done. Now, in terms of where we are in Calle Abadejo. Okay, so we're very close to the town centre. This is at the very beginning of Abadejo. So if you can actually look out here, you can see the roundabout just here. So that is basically where that van is going fast now. That is basically the roundabout. So you're right, very close to the town centre. We're literally within, I don't know, 3-minute walk maybe. When I say town centre, I mean, you know, all the bars, all the restaurants. You've got Sophia's coffee shop there now. You've got, obviously, Lakeside. You've got O'Leary's. You've got Clover. You've got the Italian restaurant. You know, there's a lot of choice there now. And, of course, you've got the large supermarket. So that is all within a few minutes' walk. Okay, price on this one, guys. This is coming on at 117,500. That's 117,500 euros, okay? Huge outside space. That is obviously the big selling point for this one. You've got 1, 2, 3 big outside spaces. So you're talking about probably 2.5 times your lounge is out here, okay? So that is a massive selling point. Community fees on this one is around 180 per month, 180, okay? Don't forget, again, on La Torre, that includes all of your internet, which is all fiber optic now. And that runs at a 50 megabit speed included. You can actually upgrade up to 900 if you really wanted. But you get the 50 included, which really should be enough for pretty much anyone. And these stunning views, guys. You're literally right on the golf course. You've got a pool, literally a 10-second walk just around that corner. You've got another 2 pools just literally at the other side of the road to the entrance. This is a beautiful apartment. You know, like I said, the massive selling point here is the outside space. There is very few with this kind of space outside, and that's to do with, of course, like I said, the actual garden has been extended all legally with the community anyway. This has been enclosed, which would have been the outside. This would have been the only outside terrace space in originally, and then this would have just been the little lawn here. But like I said, it's all been extended out, so you've kind of got these 3 bits now, and it just runs lovely, and it's a big selling point. And again, if you like the sun, it's there right in front of you all day. Cheers, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Any questions, you know where you can get us. Always email me on inquiries@polarisworld.org.uk. That'll come straight through to me. Or if you're ringing from the UK, 0208 090 3631. If you're already here in Spain, 968 032 042. And yes, it is lovely weather here. 25 degrees today. Summer is coming. It looks like it's just going to get warmer and warmer now over the next few weeks. Cheers, guys. Any questions? Let me know.